Alright, how's everybody doing? This has got to transform Mall. We are hopping right back into the Shiny Whismur hunt. We're at 301, because at the end of last stream I accidentally grabbed an extra egg. So we'll be picking up right there. Before we hop into it though, I have a new friend to share. Typically what I've been doing on lunch at work, wake up. On lunch at work, I bring my Switch and do a Dynamax adventure while I'm on lunch. And today, I got lucky, and I have a new shiny to share. This is my new shiny Flareon. So as we can see, shiny as the red stars there. Naive Nature met in the max layer today. And yeah, I have to say this is honestly probably the most unfortunate, but probably the most fitting one I could have gotten today. Because on one hand, I have this thing in almost every other game. I have it in Arceus. I have it in Scarlet. I have it in I have a shiny Flareon. I have two shiny Flareon in Pokemon Go. Now I have one in Sword. I'm just missing Let's Go Eevee, basically. On the other hand, though, today was the Eevee Community Day in Pokemon Go. So I feel like this is still a very fitting shiny find. I will say, though, if I pull up... Oh, where's my phone? I need to... pull up the screenshot I have of the raid. So my options were Pyukumuku, Ribombee, Flareon, and Kyurem. Flareon's the only duplicate of the bunch. So unfortunately, if we got Pyukumuku, Ribombee, or Kyurem, it would have been a new shiny. But alas, we rolled the one I already had in most every other game. So as happy I am to get the shiny, it's like we'll throw this is like we'll throw you a bone. Here's a shiny. It's not one you need in the slightest, but here's a shiny. But again, a shiny is a shiny. This is at least the second time I got like the one in a Dynamax adventure I already had. The first being Morpeko here. Of the four in that Dynamax adventure, this was the only one I had in Scarlet. The other three would have been new. So, second time it's happened. We're going to put Flareon in the shiny box. Move this on over. And we will now begin. But the fact that I got the shiny from the Dynamax adventure, maybe that means there is some shiny luck to be had today. Because I also keep forgetting I also got one shiny Eevee in the community event in Pokemon Go. So I do have two shinies today. Maybe we can make it a third. We're going to go right into... And we're going to start with a Stufful already. I need to pull up the counter mechanic thing. And +1 for Stufful. Oh, Anime Xeno. Wow, okay. I mean, I'll take as many as the game wants to give me. But I hope if it keeps giving me them, maybe one can be a shiny. Like, it's about time we get something from an aura encounter. Not entirely sure how far I'll go as far as hatching eggs. Like 350, 400, not too sure. Another Mixino already. They just keep coming. Always gotta wait and see what one might pop up to replace the one that disappeared, because that can also have an aura. I am really hoping we can get this last Shiny Whismur today, because there will not be a stream on Sunday. But if I'm able, but if we can get it today, accidentally ran into the Swirlix here. If we can get the Shiny Whismur today, the next stream can be whatever I want it to be. I am looking forward to just streaming something else at this point. And yes, I can take a break if I want to, but I decided at the start I want to stick this one out to the end, being the first thing I'm streaming. And I'm going to stick with it. Alright, first egg of the stream. Do we get some first egg luck? Nope. That is okay though. Yeah, I'll be honest about the shiny Flareon as well. Not only was I sad to see it was shiny, because of the other 3 Pokemon I could also have gotten instead, but I fully did not realize it was shiny until I checked its summary page. Like, it did not even clock to me that it wasn't the normal colors. It's so similar enough to normal Flareon. I didn't clock it was different immediately because I didn't know I was looking at the shiny. I mean, just to show the difference. So we have normal and shiny. Normal, shiny. Like, seeing them here, like, yeah, I can see that's shiny. But just, like, kind of like scrolling through the different Pokemon, looking at them real quick, in my, like, on break, I didn't notice until I went to the summary screen. At least I know if we find the Shiny Whismur, I'll know it when I see it. Galarian Farfetch'd, on the other hand, that would also be a little bit of a difficulty seeing. We got a Stufful and a Whismur. There we go. Navigate the fight. I might just try to go to 400. Because I know the first Shiny Whismur I got was 392. Yes, it was 392. So I would be curious to see if we can get it before the first one we got in encounters. Or I guess eggs. Oops, Stufful. That's what we got here. Ooh, and then the Farfetch'd right after. I think that's normal. Like a recent difference with the shiny I noticed recently was that, besides the brown kind of changing to a point I'm not going to notice, the chest goes from the white to like a yellowish tint. And I think I'll notice the yellow tint for the chest. Won't know for sure though until we find one. Well, another one. Oop, we got another Swirlix. That is another normal one. Egg number 310, but not the 10th egg of the stream. Only number 9. Like, it waited until I hit the speed up button to start hatching. So I think I just lost that boost up the hill. Yeah, I lost the boost. I do very much prefer doing this at night for this game, just for the auras and how much easier they are to see with the nighttime lighting. We have a casino. Still regular. darted the joystick so hard to left to avoid one Drifloon, I ran into another one. While we're here, might as well. Does that put us at 20 yet for Drifloon? It does, so we now have our Drifloons are going to have a boosted chance to have an aura now. So we'll finally get a start on seeing more Drifloons. I mean, out of everything on this route, Drifloon's probably the one I'm least interested in getting. Purely from I have it in Scarlet and Arceus already. So I already got a couple. Probably extras from Arceus alone. Yeah, the Stufful again. Pro tip, sneaking up does nothing. At least I got a little bit out of the boost that time. Clicking too fast. Stufful. That is not shiny. See, the thing is, at this point, I really am hoping that this drought with the aura encounters is broken with this hunt. Like, I almost want to find a shiny encounter from an aura before I get the Shiny Whismur. Because once we get the Shiny Whismur, okay, let's hop off and just... There we go. Nice and short circles. If we get the Shiny Whismur, we're taking a break from this. If we get a shiny from an aura encounter, we're still going for the Whismur. So I think I would prefer breaking like the dry spell on an aura encounter shiny. But of course it's going to be up to luck. Which does not seem to be here in the slightest for these aura encounters. I mean, we're 100 over odds for just Stufful alone. Combine them all. And it's, I'm afraid to know how over odds I am. The hard part with figuring that out, too. I mean, Swirlix and Stufful here have the same odds, so you can just add up those numbers and say, oh, I've gone 700 and... Oh, I've gone over 700 aura encounters on just these two. And don't have one. But then you have to add the different odds for Wobbuffet, Galarian Farfetch'd, Minxino, the very small amount of Drifloons we've done. And I couldn't begin to guess how over odds that maths out to. And again, 392 is the number I hatched the first Whismur at. I would love to beat that, or at least maybe get around that, and not have it be closer to the 658 for the second one I got. But again, it is unfortunately not up to me, it's up to the luck and the fate, and all other non-controllable options. Ooh, another Stufful. You have to shine eventually. you can shine. Do I need to remind you? You can shine. 321. This is the 20th egg of the stream, though. Clearly it doesn't matter to Whismur. Wait until I'm hatching the next one to have another one ready. Ooh, Swirlix. I know we've already gone so far past odds of getting anything from ore encounters, but I still get excited whenever I see one, because it's still, like, each one is still a chance. I mean, for Swirlix and Stufful, it's at least a higher chance of being a shiny than the Whismur is. Whismur is currently 1 in 512 because I'm doing Masuda Method, and then Stufful and Swirlix are 1 in 455. But as the odds, not the guarantee, as we are seeing, especially down at the bottom with those Stufful numbers. Like I got one shiny Stuffle on the climb to hitting 500 battles for the Pokedex, and then when I hit 500 battle, I have gone another 564 encounters not finding a second. Just like with Stuffle specifically, the luck was there before I hit the max chance. I guess max possible chance, I should say. Again, timing it for right after I hit the boost. And another wasted one gone. Well, it's already been 40 minutes. I still kind of feel like I just started. Ooh, Stuffle. There we go. I hardly even moved in eggs hatching. Through 31, we are 30 eggs in. Still no luck, but it is fine. I think I will try to get to 400. Ooh, we're gonna have a far-fetched. That looks normal. And I'm focusing so hard on its chest when it comes in. It's like, is that yellow or white? That just looks white. I do want to try to get to 400. So I want to try and see if we can get it before the original Whismur we got at 392. Thought I saw that had one before it went behind the tree. But it is just a little lava, a regular lava fed. Does not have one? Oh, but you do. Just had to go a little further. I think unfortunately for me, it's going to be a little bit of a trek to get to 400 with how tired I am currently feeling. I'm doing my best not to yawn as much as I can. I'm definitely trying to make sure I'm not just like yawning like right into the mic like but yeah, I'm yawning a lot. I know whenever I do stop the stream for the night, I don't know if I'm gonna stay up much longer. You're like, well, if I just don't say anything, well, that's some of it. Whismur egg, and then another Stufful to check. Nope on the Whismur. And nope on the Stufful. Drove too close to that Swirlix. Unfortunately, we don't need the Pokedex entry, so we'll just throw away. Swirlix and Stufful are the only ones I've got on this route that are 500 plus. So that's why they're down at the bottom. Getting counted? And like Minxino and Wobbuffet aren't. Because I don't want to count like, oh, this is number 5 of 200, but then this is then eventually it's like, oh, this is number 5 of 400. Like, let me get to the maximum chance, and then we'll start counting them. And whenever we get there, I'll add them to the bottom. Until then, it is just encounter them when they have an aura, and get those numbers up that way. Because for this whole route, there is just no rush to completing these Pokemon, because as long as I am doing Masuda hunts on this route, which spoilers, there's going to be a few, there's a bunch of Pokemon that are only in this game for the Switch. So I'll be spending some time here. I can take my time. I can take the time, just eventually let them all get up for the Pokedex numbers. Number 340. What a surprise, we're trekking onwards. Where am I going? Oh. A little bit of a lack of aura encounters. Wow. Okay. Don't know how they managed to do that. Egg number 350. Now, egg number 50 of the stream. Nah. It's just a matter of when. But I just don't know when. turn down too soon. I have an aura encounter after a little while. We're going to egg first. And what the fuck? egg number 360. I'm just going to keep trying to press on to 400 for the night. Because again, I want to see if we can... We're getting closer to it, but 392 was when I got the first Shiny Whismur. I just want to see if we can beat it or get it around the same. Again, hopefully it's not like the second one where it was 658. Hopefully it's not worse than 658. Ooh, I know we have a Stufful and an egg. Always gotta wait and see what pops up after. Oop. Got too close to the left. Like, oh, you're trying to hit me? Let me give you a hand. Dynamax Adventures came through for me today. I'm hoping something here can too. Well, I guess Dynamax Adventures did come through in... was probably one of the worst kind of ways. Just because Flareon's a Pokemon I've got in, again, most other games. But it was a shiny. I feel like the equivalent of that kind of luck here would be randomly getting a Drifloon. I think just because I've got a couple of those between Arceus and Scarlet. Now I'm just curious if I've gotten the number correct. So we have 30, 60. So we've hatched 62, which is we started at 301. We are at the correct number. Okay. Sometimes it's good to just make sure you've not messed up the count. I like having it as accurate as possible. I did not mean to go on the boost there. Oh. Hello, Kieran. Kyron? Kieran or Kyron? I would assume Kieran. Could be Kyron. I'm not sure. Dear Winter, how are you doing? I'm still here again, looking for that Shiny Whismur. I have not had any luck here. But I have had luck in the game. Just to share that real quick. I got lucky, sort of, and got a Shiny Flareon in a Dynamax adventure. It was lucky in that, yay, I got that Shiny from a Dynamax adventure. But it was unfortunate that it was the one of the 4 I had already. And I have it in most every other game. Like, I've got it in Arceus, I've got it in Scarlet, I have 2 in Pokemon Go. So it's like literally like just about the worst one it could have been. Like, even if it was other evolutions, I'm pretty sure Flareon's the only one I have in Pokemon Go. Oh, we gotta increase one for Stufful there. There we go. It was like, yay, shiny, but one of the worst possible options it could have been. Oh, shiny Scorbunny in 30, that's big. Quick hunts are just so good. Start is a pretty nice one too. Pretty sure that's normal. Still going for Jinglo. Yeah, I'm still going for Whismur, so I feel your pain. I mean, the plan for this stream is just to get to 400 though. So we're closer to the other end than we are to the start. But we still got a good number of eggs to go. Namely, the goal I decided on was 400 because 392 was when I hatched the first Shiny Whismur. I at least wanted to see if we can get it before, or at least maybe around that for the last one. Hopefully it's not closer to the 658 it took the second one. Oop. Thank you for watching the opening. I realized it was very lackluster as far as anything good, but I mean, for the older packs, a holo's still not bad, technically, because it's not a guaranteed thing. When you're opening up something older like that, you do hope for something really good. They collect more sealed things. Yeah, I've rarely bought something with the intention to keep it sealed. Do I have some things I'm keeping sealed? Yes. There are things that are either at some point I might open, Or something like maybe I'll eventually sell it if I need the money. Well, I can only imagine anything with Charizard is just a good money. Unified Minds, I have a love-hate relationship with the set. Because for some reason, and this is a reoccurring thing with some newer sets as well, but for Unified Minds, I never pulled the Giant Bomb uncommon. I never pulled it. Like, just a measly uncommon. I know I opened at least a booster box or two of the set, plus however many different pack openings of it. Just not a single one of that uncommon. There's also Bug Catcher, but Bug Catcher at least, I pulled it in a dollar store pack of all places. So I got one through that, but I just never pulled that one uncommon. And that's unfortunately a more reoccurring thing with the newer sets. I know Obsidian Flames, I still haven't pulled the Letter of Encouragement. Pokemon 151, never pulled Poliwhirl. I think our Journey Together or Destined Rivals. I think it's Journey Together. I'm missing the Mesprit still. It's like I don't want to buy a basic card like that. But it seems like like the older a set gets, the more likely it has to be. But as long as there's a chance I'm still opening a set, I don't try to buy cards for sets I'm currently opening. So as much as I could just like go and buy the Letter of Encouragement, I don't think I'm done opening Obsidian Flames just yet. Or it might just be included in a random thing I pick up, so definitely don't want to buy an uncommon when I might just end up pulling it. I don't always pull big hitters. I know for Obsidian Flames at least I don't have the like the special illustration rare Charizard. But for the crazy thing with Obsidian Flames, I have pulled all 3 golds and at least an extra of the Charizard. So I pulled all 3 golds plus an extra of the Charizard, and I've not pulled an uncommon. Like, if you can help me make sense of that, go right ahead. I do not understand how I can complete the golds, which is technically the highest rarity of the set and the most difficult stuff to get. But I can't get an uncommon. I have completed the Stellar Crown Reverse Holo set. I am missing no reverses for Stellar Crown, but I'm missing an uncommon from Obsidian Flames. You got the Celebrations Charizard. That's pretty nice. I like that they did the set, but I feel like it wasn't big enough as it could have been. It's crazy how, like, the Japanese end of the trading card game doesn't seem to be having the issues the English end is. Like, how is it that they can figure it out over there, but they've completely dropped the ball over here? Oh, I will not debate you on that. I'd agree with that. It just sucks so much because, like, I'm very much excited for this Gen 5 set, but I know Pokemon's not going to have printed enough of it, and I'm never going to find it, and the prices are going to be stupid. Oop, finally another Swirlix. That was the random encounter. It's no good in Belgium either. No, so it's not just a US thing. Okay. That was good on you. Like, it definitely sucks more for the kids that can't get a hold of any of this. It's like so many people have just forgotten this is supposed to be a kid's game. That works. There we go. Like all the awful, like, news stories of people just ransacking, like, Costco's and all that kind of nonsense. Like, it's disgusting how sad that is. If the English Pokemon end of things could just figure it out and actually get some print runs going somehow, this wouldn't be so much of a problem. I remember a magical time. You could find, like, EX series, Diamond and Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver stuff during, like, the Black and White era. Like, I remember Walgreens specifically had some Superior, Embor, and Samurott tins. I've got a bunch of openings of them on my channel. They had... It was a tin with 3 packs, less than $20. You got EX Crystal Guardians, I believe Supreme Victors, maybe? From Platinum? Maybe Legends Awakened for Diamond and Pearl? There's 100% EX Crystal Guardians in those tins. I bought a bunch of them because I was getting back into collecting and I missed those sets. So I've got a good number of the sets that came from those tins. I can say I'm unfortunately older than Pokemon. Like I was the age group when Red and Blue dropped. Yeah, I miss those older days. I could walk into Target, they'd have like a 3-pack and foil promo thingy. And it would just be like, oh, 2 Secret Wonders and a Mysterious Treasures and some random foil. Or if you were lucky, like maybe an EX series thing. I am 100% with you there. I would never spend that much money for a single card. Like, I think 50 for a single card is steep. Like, I can justify it, like, if the rarity kind of calls for it. And it's a popular Pokemon, like, yeah, it's gonna be expensive anyway. But if it's just like a regular full art or something, and it's like, yeah, no. Oh, we have an egg and a Xeno check. You've got me curious on the Houndours. There's a couple I can think of that might be pricey off the top of my head. Oh yeah, wow, yeah. I completely forgot about the like the e-reader ones, the Skyridge and Aquapolis. Yeah, I see those 300, near 400 listings on TCG Player. Oh, yeah, any PSA card, a PSA 10 especially for popular Pokemon, I don't even want to know what those prices are. I do have some PSA graded cards, no 10s or anything, but I have like very miscellaneous ones. Yeah, it is unfortunately a really good investment to keep some sealed stuff. Because currently you look at some of the sealed, the barely older sealed stuff, and it's like, how is it already that price? Like, the number one thing I think that will always baffle me with just like the definition of how crazy it suddenly got for Pokemon demand. Yeah, ETB 120 for a Lost Origins ETB. Just why is that double the price? But the craziest thing to me is XY evolutions, like the semi G1 reprint set. It was absolutely undesirable for like a whole generation after X and Y, and even the start of Gen 8. Like evolutions, no one wanted it. They were throwing it in. They had so much. They threw it into so many different products. They were putting it into products at the start of Gen 8, and it was a Gen 6 set. And then COVID happened. The Pokemon demand shot up, and then evolutions just skyrocketed. It's like, no one wanted this set for years. And just all of a sudden, it's this super expensive, crazy thing. I think it started to... I think the reason it kind of took off was all these people that kind of jumped in wanting the nostalgia of it. Base set was obviously more difficult and more expensive to find, but Evolutions was just there ready for the picking with a whole bunch of just like near identical base set artwork cards. So people just gravitated to that for that nostalgia. And because everyone was diving to it, the prices went up because so many more people were suddenly demanding it. And yeah, having been here for the time when Evolutions was not desired in the slightest, it is crazy to look at prices of that now. I don't think I've been updating the counter at all. Let's check this Swirlix. I'm pretty sure I've missed a bunch of... Missed a bunch of encounters or egg hatches. So let me just see. Well, before I claim this, let me just try to count this real quick. That's unfortunate. I forgot to move back after showing the Flareon. So that is going to mess up this count. No, not your fault. I'm just awful at multitasking. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so I'm only 16 having messed that up. So 16, that's 76. Okay, I've only missed one, so there we go. I've only missed one. So not too bad. Now we're back on track. Yeah, for me, it's very much been like, I got the shiny Flareon today. I got a shiny Eevee in Pokemon Go. The shiny luck is here today. I would like to manifest something else in this game. Finally. Like, whether finally breaking the curse on these aura encounters, or just finally getting this last Whismur. I am just well beyond odds on finding something from an aura encounter. Oh, I cannot wait for Legend ZA. I like... No, it doesn't really matter to me which Pokemon are going to be in it. I think the only thing I am hoping is they include Spinda, which I think I talked about last night. But because of the Ilka screwing up the coding for Spinda, you can't take it out of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. So if it's not in Legend ZA, it technically can't leave the Switch. It can't leave the game it's in. So I'm just hoping they include Spinda, which I don't think is too far-fetched to think it could be, because Spinda was at least natively available in X and Y. Like, it wasn't like a Rattata, where, yeah, it's coded into the game, but you can't get it within X and Y. Or you know what, I will actually say, besides Spinda, my hopes for Legends ZA, if they do new Megas, and I know there's supposed leaks going around, I am doing my best to not see anything. I went into Arceus completely spoiled. After not enjoying Sword and Shield, I was like, I need to just look at what's happening with Legends Arceus, and oh my gosh, was that a big mistake. Like, I picked the wrong game to be spoiled about, because that ended up being my favorite of it all. So I'm trying to actively avoid leaks and maybe spoils for Legends EA. Only the official stuff. But I want to see, hopefully, some Pokemon from Gen 7 through 9 maybe get Megas. Because since X and Y, we've had 3 additional generations of Pokemon. And I think it would be very cool if they just said, oh, this Gen 8 Pokemon, it has a Mega. Or like Mega Cinderace, oh. Now see, I would say I don't know if they would do it because of the Gigantamax Cinderace. But you literally have the Kanto starters right there with Megas and Gigantamaxes. So they could very well do that. I mean, heck, they gave Charizard 2 Megas because Charizard. You know, it has all, as a Bulbasaur fan, it has always ticked me off how in these recent games they've just sort of tossed the other 2 Kanto starters to the side. Like, for no reason outside of just clear favorability, or favoritism, I guess is the proper word. Charizard has been included in the base game for both Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet. And then Bulbasaur and Squirtle just get added in the DLCs. Like, there's no reason for them not to all be included at the start. Absolutely no reason outside of just clear favoritism for Charizard. And I definitely wouldn't be as annoyed if it wasn't just clearly just Charizard. Like, it was just constantly the Kanto starters included. That's a different thing. Yeah, it's so stupid. Like, Pokemon has so many amazing Pokemon just design-wise, competitive-wise. Like, yeah, Charizard was kind of like that for one of the first big, cool, original Pokemon, but at this point, they are just shoving it down our throat. Have I been updating the counter again? I need to check this again. I don't know. So we have 60, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got 70 there. 71, 72, 74. 65, 66, 67, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. Okay, no, we're up to date. Okay. Good. Because I just had it in my head, it just felt like a while since I've had to update the egg counter. But there, here we go. But also, don't get me wrong, I do not hate Charizard. I don't hate Charmander, I don't hate Charmeleon. I'm just sick of them shoving it into everything. It's like, it's part of a trio. Remember the trio. I will say there are two Pokemon that I actually hate, and it's purely because of just the laziness of their design. It is specifically a Alolan Diglett and Galarian Slowpoke. Because Alolan Diglett, they just put 3 little hairs on them and called it a regional form. Galarian Slowpoke, they put some yellow on them and called it a form. And that is just so unbelievably lazy. When otherwise they did things like Alolan Raichu or Galarian Darumaka. Yeah, it is like, oh boy, another set with Charizard. Yay. Hope we at least have another Orichef here. Now, I'll say funny enough, for each of those, I prefer one different starter. I know for Gen 1, my pick was Bulbasaur. It has remained my #1 favorite Pokemon to date. For Gen 8, I went with Grookey. And then Gen 9, it was just an easy Fuecoco. For me, it was just easy Fuecoco. I would say I do like Sprigatito more than Quaxley, though. And maybe I would actually put Sprigatito over Charmander. So we are at 390. I'm only planning to go to 400. So I will have to start checking to make sure I don't add more eggs than I need. So with this, I have 5 more. So I'll have to adopt another 5, and then we'll have the 400. And if we accidentally get another extra one again, oh no, that's so bad. Sarcastic, of course. I just like stopping at a nice even number. Oh. I just noticed we've hit 392. So we are passing the number for the first Shiny Whismur I got. So now the next question is going to be, will we get it before we hit 658? Or are we going to go past that? Like, I made the decision to only do this until we finish it. So it isn't something... Like, could it be changed? Yes. But I'm doing my best to stick to it. But I really want to just do something else already. At least off stream I'm able to do other things, but I would like to just be able to stream whatever. Like, I've unintentionally punished myself by locking myself into this. Oh, maybe we can break it here. Nope. Like, I just, for my start to streaming, I just wanted to do something to completion. I think that is more or less the gist of it. So I would like to see this particular thing through to the end. We at least have one more. Like, we got the second Shiny Whismur already, so we're making progress. It's just at this point, it's just that unknown factor of like, could this finally be the day it's over? It's looking like it's not gonna be. I mean, you never know, there's still eggs to hatch. 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. I need to adopt one more egg, and then I need to cut myself off. Like, I'm determined to finish this as much as I hate doing this at this point. This will be the last egg to be adopted tonight. I'm hoping before all these hatch we can find another ore encounter or two. To at least get a couple more prize. I've done it again. I've got an extra egg. Alright, you know what, we're gonna go to 410. Screw it. We're going to 410 now. When it's been 2 hours of doing that over and over, like I just get locked into that pattern. Oh, wait. I thought that Wobbuffet had some aura. Not gonna lie, I thought that Wobbuffet had some aura coming off it. I mean, who knows though? Maybe in these extra 10 eggs we're gonna get, maybe we'll get the shiny. Or even imagine if, like, because we're taking the extra time for these extra 10 eggs, we come across an aura encounter that ends up being shiny. I can only hope. Alright, so now this would have been our last egg of the night. Would we have ended on a shiny? No, we would not have. Now we have another 10 eggs. Because I'm a dum-dum. And I adopt eggs after I say I'm done adopting eggs. So now the curious thing is going to see, do we get extra aura encounters? And could we get lucky with the shiny in these last 10? No aura encounters yet. Like, I am really hoping we can just maybe get at least one extra one for this time we're spending on the extra eggs. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need to adopt 2 more. Maybe I just take the Exploud out of the daycare. Maybe that'll help me stop taking the eggs. I know I can turn it off, but I don't know, I guess for me it doesn't bug me at all. Maybe if it gets to a point where it's like my time is limited, I could shut it off. But I mean, it is just, it's just, I don't know, for me it's just there. I just hit B. Yeah, I know you can shut off like the nicknaming stuff. I think move animations, but I think without the move animations, battles would look so weird. Where's the egg? There we go. Have I miscounted? I thought I still needed 2 more. But I just took one. I think I need 2 more. Hang on, let's see. 30, 60. So 90 counting the 1 in my party. So there's 90. $94. 95, 96, 97, 8, 99, 100, 1, 2, 3. No, yeah, I'm missing. I am not on the ball today. There we go, 405. You got the Mawile! Oh, that is big. Congratulations. 874 is not great, but you got it. That's what matters. Very nice. Big congrats. Unfortunately, I'm still going here. I'm thankfully not that high yet. Big congrats to you, Shove It, though. It has to feel so good to have that over. Yeah, I get that completely. Whenever I get this Whismur, I am taking a break from this. Alright, so this is, just so you know, this is the last egg I will be taking for the night. And you know what, just to make sure. We'll leave the Ditto, but I'm taking the X-Cloud. Let's just stop my stupidity from biting me. Oh, we do have a Swirlix. It isn't a shiny. We at least got that extra check. Yeah, it's kind of like unless the Masuda hunt was somehow quick, breaks are kind of needed from the monotony of Masuda hunts, or just egg hatching. Oh, and we have another one that popped up right after, but it's a Minxino. That is a perfect example of why I always wait to see what pops up next. Oh, we got the level up stuff now. So no on 408, we have 2 more eggs. If we somehow get this shiny in these last 2 extra eggs, I'm gonna be so ecstatic. Because if we get it somehow, and I actually went up to her just now to get another egg, that is why I took the X-Cloud. But if we somehow get that in these last 2 eggs, that means the next stream I can just do something else. And I would really love that. But it's going to depend on the luck with these last 2 eggs. I don't think we're going to get another ore encounter. Before this, yeah, no more ore encounters. This is the last egg. Unfortunately, the hunt must continue. Stinks to still not get it, but it is what it is. We're at least for this next Whismur, we're not at odds yet, so can't feel too bad about it just yet. When we hit 450, no, for Whismur it's 512, so we're about 100 off from that. We'll probably go for that next stream, which for the next stream, there's not going to be one tomorrow. I've got the closing work shift tomorrow. It's going to be way too late for me to do anything there. Maybe Monday, because I'm not closing Monday, so I could have that night to do it. But if not Monday, I'll definitely be trying for Tuesday. Then Tuesday, hopefully we can get that last Shiny Whismur. But that is going to be it for this stream, everybody. Thank you for those that tuned in and watched with me. Shupit Gaming and Kieran, I appreciate you both. This does go so much better for me, just having people to talk to. So I very much appreciate it, because especially at the start of this particular stream, I was feeling so tired. It was like I might have to just stop at 350. So thank you both. Stay tuned for more streams, of course. Have a great night.